I need you to stop what you're doing, just for a few minutes. I need you to listen, not just with your ears, but with your entire being, because I am about to share a truth with you, a truth so raw and so real that it might feel like a punch to the gut at first. It might challenge everything you've been taught to believe about your place in the world. But I promise you, if you can stay with me, if you can let this truth wash over you and truly, deeply understand it, it will be the key that unlocks every chain that has ever held you back. It will be the thing that finally sets you free. Are you ready for it? Here it is. Nobody cares about you as much as you think they do. Now wait. Take a breath. Don't click away. Don't let that familiar sting of discouragement take hold, because those words are not a curse. They are not an indictment of your worth. They are a profound, life-altering permission slip. Permission to finally become the person you were always meant to be. Let's be honest with each other. You want to matter, don't you? It's a fundamental human need, a deep and primal craving etched into our very DNA. We all crave that feeling of acknowledgement, of being seen, appreciated, and validated by others. You want the world to notice you, to see the effort you pour into your life, to recognize the silent, invisible struggles you face every single day. You feel it when you post a picture online. Your heart flutters with a mix of hope and anxiety. You check your phone again and again. Each comment is a tiny hit of validation. Each moment of silence feels like a judgment. You feel it when you pour your soul into a project at work, staying late, making sacrifices, pushing yourself to the limit. You do it all with a quiet hope that someone, maybe your boss, maybe a colleague, will finally see your dedication and value your effort. And in this modern world, this hyper-connected digital age, that desire for validation feels amplified 1,000 times over. Your screen is a constant screaming reminder of everyone else's curated perfection. Social media tells you that your worth is measured in followers, shares, and superficial engagement. Advertisements relentlessly whisper that you are incomplete, that you are not enough unless you buy this product, achieve this lifestyle, or look a certain way. And perhaps the most dangerous voice of all is your own internal doubt, the one that tells you unless you are constantly seen, constantly acknowledged, and constantly praised, you simply don't have value. But I am here today to tell you that this entire system of belief is a carefully constructed lie. It's a cage you've been living in without even realizing it. If you have ever felt trapped by the need for someone else's approval, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. Let it be a signal to yourself that you are ready to find the key to that cage. Now, here is the unvarnished truth. I want you to picture every single person you interact with. Your boss, your friends, your family members, even your partner. Each one of them, without exception, is the star of their own movie. They are the main character in an epic story that revolves entirely around them. They are so completely and utterly consumed by their own plot lines, their own careers, their own relationships, their own financial worries, their own health scares, their own secret dreams, and their own crippling insecurities, that they have precious little mental or emotional energy left to spare for yours. The moments when they truly notice you are fleeting, like a brief scene in their much larger film. Yes, they might clap when you announce a success, offering a genuine but brief smile. They might shake their heads and offer a moment of sympathy when you stumble or fall. But just as quickly as their attention landed on you, it snaps right back to their own life, their own problems, their own world. And when it comes to that sacred, precious thing you hold in your heart, your dream, that vision for your future that keeps you up at night, let this sink into the very marrow of your bones. No one is ever going to care about your dreams as much as you do. People will offer you advice, often unsolicited. They'll share their opinions, shaped by their own fears and limitations. They might even support you, but at the end of the day, it is you, and only you, who has to carry the immense, beautiful, and sometimes crushing weight of your own goals. It is your vision, your future, your path to walk, and it is entirely 100% on you to make it happen. So what do you do with this realization? For too long, you've been waiting, haven't you? Waiting for someone to discover you, waiting for a mentor to believe in you, waiting for the perfect moment, the right sign from the universe, the enthusiastic permission from your friends and family to finally chase what sets your soul on fire. But the truth is, you can't wait for anyone else to write you a permission slip for your own life. That's not how greatness works. It's not about what others think is possible for you. It's about what you believe is possible for yourself. You have to stop looking outside of yourself for that external validation, that comforting pat on the head that says, "You're good enough now." If you are constantly waiting for someone else to give you that green light, you could be waiting for the rest of your life. The only person who truly understands the depth of your ambition is you. The only one who can hear the whispers of your intuition is you. And the only one who has the power to take that magnificent dream from a thought in your mind and manifest it into reality is you. If you're waiting for someone else to be your alarm clock in the morning, to be your relentless cheerleader, to give you a reason to keep going when the world turns its back on you, you are waiting in vain. It is time to stop relying on others to keep your fire burning. You have to be the one to gather the kindling, to strike the match, to ignite that flame. And then you have to become its fierce and devoted guardian, protecting it from the winds of doubt and the storms of criticism. I want you to make a commitment right now. In the comments below, type "I am my own fire" to declare that you are taking control of your own motivation. Yes, there will be moments, long, dark, lonely moments, when you feel utterly alone on this journey. Days when the silence is deafening and it feels like there isn't a single soul in your corner. And that's okay, because this journey was never about the applause from the crowd. It's about the silent conversation you have with yourself in the mirror. It's about the promises you keep to yourself. It's about showing up for yourself day in and day out, especially when it feels like no one else is paying attention. This isn't about recognition or approval anymore. This is about your growth, the progress you make in the dark, the character you build when no one is watching. When you finally radically shift your focus inward, solely on yourself and your goals, you will be astonished by how much power you've been giving away. You'll realize you don't need anyone else's approval because you are finally learning to approve of yourself. You'll see with crystal clarity that the only person who has ever truly had the power to stop you has been staring back at you from the mirror this whole time. You are the one in control of your life, your success, and your future. This realization isn't isolating. It's the ultimate form of empowerment. The fact that others aren't constantly judging or monitoring your every move is your secret weapon. It means you have the freedom to live boldly, the freedom to take massive risks, the freedom to experiment, the freedom to fail spectacularly, publicly, and gloriously, and then to rise from the ashes, stronger and wiser, without needing to explain yourself to anyone. It is the freedom to be unapologetically, authentically, and powerfully you. I went through this myself. When I first started chasing my own dreams, I was paralyzed by the fear of what others would think. I was terrified of failing in front of everyone, of being judged, of not meeting the expectations people had for me. And you know what that fear did? It kept me small. It held me back. But one day, the profound realization hit me. The opinions of others do not define me. Their approval or disapproval has absolutely zero bearing on my intrinsic worth. The only opinion that truly, deeply matters is mine. And yours is the only one that matters for you. Think about every great person who has ever left their mark on this world. The inventors, the artists, the entrepreneurs, the leaders who shaped history. Do you think they waited for a committee to approve their vision? Did they conduct a poll to see if their dream was popular enough? Absolutely not. In fact, many of them faced relentless criticism, vicious doubt, and outright rejection from the world around them. But they didn't let it stop them. Why? Because their inner belief in themselves was a roaring inferno that drowned out the whispers of doubt from everyone else. And now it's your turn to build that same fire, and it starts by changing your relationship with failure. You have been taught to fear failure, but failure is not your enemy. Let me say that again. Failure is not the end. It is a stepping stone. You are going to fail. Not just once, but many, many times. It is an inevitable and essential part of any worthwhile journey. Every time you fail, you learn something invaluable. You grow. You get one step closer to your goal. Every no you receive gets you closer to a yes. Every mistake is a lesson. The only true, irreversible failure is the act of giving up. So when you fall, and you will fall, you have a choice. You can stay down, defeated, or you can get back up, dust yourself off, remember why you started this journey, and you try again, smarter this time. If you're committed to getting back up every single time you fall, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Let's build a community of people who refuse to quit. Now, let's talk about success. I want you to stop for a moment and really think about what that word means to you. It's not about society's generic, one-size-fits-all checklist of a fancy car, a big house, and a certain number in your bank account. That's their definition, not yours. What does success feel like in your soul? Is it the freedom to wake up without an alarm clock and design your own day? Is it the ability to travel and experience the richness of the world? Or is it the deep, quiet satisfaction of creating something meaningful that helps other people, something that will outlast you? Pause this video for 30 seconds, close your eyes, and in the comments tell me in one sentence, what is your personal definition of success? I want to read every single one. Whatever that vision is, hold it close to your heart. Let it be your North Star. Because the real value isn't just in reaching that final destination. The real value is in the person you are forced to become along the way. It's in the resilience you forge in the fires of adversity, the courage you discover in moments of doubt, the wisdom you gain from your mistakes, and the strength you build every time you overcome an obstacle. Celebrate every small victory along the way. Did you write one page today? Celebrate it. Did you make that difficult phone call? Celebrate it. Did you go to the gym even when you didn't want to? Celebrate it. Every single step, no matter how small it seems, is progress. These small wins create momentum, building on each other until you become an unstoppable force. And through it all, never underestimate the transformative power of gratitude. Gratitude is a superpower. It instantly shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance you already possess. When you practice gratitude, even the hardest parts of the journey become meaningful. Every challenge becomes a teacher. Every setback becomes a lesson. Gratitude allows you to see what's going right, even in the toughest of times. So I ask you again, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it doubt? That inner voice that whispers, what if I'm not good enough? Let me tell you something. Those feelings are normal. Every single person who has ever achieved anything great has felt them. But courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action in spite of your fear. It's the willingness to move forward even when your hands are shaking and your heart is pounding. And that courage, that strength, that resilience, it is already inside of you. It might be buried deep, but it's there, waiting for you to tap into it. You hold the pen. This is your story, and only you can decide how the next chapter unfolds. Stop waiting for permission to live your life. Stop looking to others to validate your worth. Your worth is inherent. It comes from within, from the effort you put in, the dreams you chase, and the incredible person you are fighting to become every single day. Be your own biggest supporter. Be your own loudest cheerleader. There is a magnificent fire inside you, just waiting to burn brightly and illuminate the world. So stand up, take action, today, now. Show the world, but more importantly, show yourself what you are truly capable of. This journey is yours and yours alone, and that is more than enough. Your story has the power to spark someone else's transformation. The legacy you build isn't just for you. It's for everyone who will come after you, inspired by your example. If this message has touched your heart, please share this video with just one person you know who needs to hear this today. Let's create a ripple effect of empowerment that reaches far beyond ourselves. And before you go, I have one last request. In the comments below, I want you to make a public promise to yourself. Tell me one specific action step you will take in the next 24 hours to move closer to your goal. Don't just think it, write it, declare it, live boldly, dream big, and never, ever, ever give up. Thank you for listening.